Hi, so this video is about using the selection tool, specifically the new tool that Photoshop created. Um, it's the Object Select Tools. So let's go ahead and do that. So first thing is I want to unhide everything that I'm not working on so it doesn't get confusing. And I want to select her and remove her from the background. So there's a few ways to approach this. First way is to use object selection. So it's Photoshop is going to tell me, will automatically calculate and see and select the areas that I want, or it thinks I want to use. Okay. Or I want to select, sorry. So make sure it's select object is on and mask. So it didn't select everything. It didn't select the chiffon and below. So I'm just gonna hold on shift. You see the add here on the right bottom. So that means I'm adding, this is removing. Okay, so I want to make sure this is selected and that the plus sign is visible, and I want to add the chiffon down here. So it's selected the person already. So right now, because I want to select the subject, there's a few ways to do it. I am probably going to do this way and select it and create a mask. Okay, so this way, if you notice, it masks the bottom, the background. Okay, so there's a certain area that's not that quite good. So let's zoom in a little bit. So it didn't detect this area here. So we're going to use another selection tool. So click on this, and it's the magic wand. So magic wand basically is going to pick all the colors around it, or similar to my selection, and select that. Okay, so I'm going to select this area. So hold on to our add here. You can hold on to shift and continue selecting, or you can click on this tool, this section, this option here. Okay, so it's kind of good enough. Maybe this area here, I might want to select that. Okay. And then I want to make sure the white is on and then hit delete. Okay. And again, because I'm in mask, I'm not really deleting, I'm just blocking. Okay, so I don't want these areas here too. So that may be easier to just erase with a brush. I click on the brush and I'm blocking, black to block, white to reveal. So I'm just gonna make sure the mask is selected. And I'm gonna brush this area down. Okay, so your mask is selected, and I like to work with feather, so make sure hardness is 0. If you want really hard edges, then you might want that higher. Okay, so for me, I don't like that because I think this is a bit romantic here, so I just want to keep the edges soft. Okay. Okay, so I'm happy with my selection now, and I removed it from the background. Now I think I'm going to add the feather, so I'm going to make the feather shown. Click the feather in, and again, so I'm happy with her. In case I make any mistake, I want to lock it, so I'm going to click the lock box here, and then move on to my feather. Okay. So again, I'm going to come up to the selection, object selection. So this one, just do that. And it's going to detect for me my object. So I don't want to sample all, otherwise we'll sample the image below too. Okay, so it kind of selected the shadow, which is okay because I'll modify that later. Again, because I know I don't want the background for this, I'm going to copy, click on edit, copy, or Command C or Control C, and then click on Edit and Paste, or Command or Control V. Okay, so now I have the feather on its own. I'm going to click on the Move tool, and I'm going to move it up here. So Command T to rotate or resize. So I think I just want it here. Click on that. And then we're going to bring this below because I don't want it on top of the head. Again, in this feather. So I don't need the original feather anymore, so I'm just going to drag it to the trash. Okay. So again, click on the cursor here, or the Move tool, and move that. And if I don't like that, I'm going to rotate it a little. Command T, or Edit, Free Transform, and then I'm just going to rotate that again. Okay. So that's a way to do that. And text. Kind of like the texture of the text, so I'm going to move it all the way to the bottom. And I want the same size as the panel, so Command T, or Edit Free Transform, make it as big. And then what I want to do is I want to make it transparent. So change the opacity of the layer down here. Okay. So there you go. So this is a few ways to do it. And modify your image or create a digital collage. This is a very simple, probably non-creative, but very simple video or image on how to create a digital collage. Okay, so try it on your own. You know, like Lorna Simpson, maybe be inspired by her work, or all the examples that I've shown, and then come up with your own ideas. Okay.